So maybe by 2020 you would be. So I won't rule you out either.
Yeah, please hit us up.
In preparation for this interview, I watched a lot of your interviews, and I noticed you never sweat, like physically.
We are the sweatiest humans on the planet.
Like, I've done like a little bit of press, and I get so hot.
I'm
TV
sweating
lights,
right now. I'm sitting
stage
still.
lights. Like, what is your deodorant situation?
Well, first of all, you've only done a little bit. When you've done as much as I have.
What is your secret?
My secret is just you do it so often. You didn't see me 40 years ago when I did my first one.
I don't mean like sweat because you're nervous. I just mean physically.
Lights
it's
are
hot.
hot.
It's
Lights
hot.
are very, very hot.
I'm genuinely curious what your deodorant is.
I just turned off the thermostat. No, I don't know.
Do you have a spray situation? Is that a liquid? I am not joking. I'm sweating right now, guys.
Solid block.
Solid.
I like the solid.
Okay,
Yeah, solid
I gotta
block
work
is
on the
much better.
solids.
Yeah.
Okay. This is an odd question that I lobbied for a lot because it's one of my favorite questions to ask people. If you don't have an answer, that's fine, but I will be a little sad.
Okay, Tracy, Jesus.
What's the weirdest thing about you?
The weirdest thing about me is that I don't sweat.
Yes,
Obviously.
best theory for
Obviously.
Hillary's a robot, zero sweat.
See, you guys are the first to realize that I'm really not even a human being. I was constructed in a garage in Palo Alto
This
a very
explains
long
a
time
lot.
ago.
Tell us
People
more.
think that, Bill Gates and Steve Jobs, they created
They don't
it.
even know.
Oh, no. I mean, a man whose name shall remain nameless created me in his garage.
Are there more of you?
Now, I thought he threw away the plans. At least that's what he told me when he programmed me, that there would be no more. I've seen more people that kind of don't sweat and other things that make me think maybe they are part of the new race that he has created, the robot race.
So there's a cyborg
But
army.
I don't,
is what
you
you're
got to
saying.
cut that. You can't tell anybody this. I don't want anybody to know this. I mean, this
No
has
one
been
will
a
hear this.
secret until here we are in Davenport, Iowa, and I'm just spilling my, electronic guts to you.
And without any bourbon. This is
Without any
amazing.
bourbon, yeah.
We must
That's why
be
I have
that
to wait
good.
till the end of the day.
What are your thoughts on reparations and how soon can I expect my check? Because I feel like it's time, Madam
I
Secretary.
have a running tab.
What's good?
I'll tell you what I think is we need to make many more investments in
It's such.
So, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another special edition of the Victor Light Radio Show, the monthly Cobra interview, taking place today on October 21st, 2015. The world is going through these tremendous downloads of information and things are coming out, and as always, it's wonderful to be speaking with my good friend, Emissary of Light, Cobra. Welcome to the show, Cobra. How's it going?
Thank you for the invitation. It's a very intense and very interesting time period right now.
Yes, things are moving along quite a bit. Gosh, and I have a question here in regards to when you talked about the great forgetting and the Archonization. You mentioned that many of these reptilians have been reincarnating into human bodies. I'd kind of like to know if we know, or you know, or the Resistance knows, when these reptilians come here in human bodies, are they conscious of who they are, or they just have these matrix nanobite programs and they're just like normal humans but running a hostile alien agenda? My question is, are they aware, like light workers, we're aware that we feel like we're part of a spiritual positive effort, and yet we're not really card-carrying members. Some of us may have had some experiences, physical or non-physical, but many of us don't have the contacts that you have. I'm wondering, with these different groups of hostile reptilians that are incarnating into our system and find themselves in positions of power, are they consciously working with the satanic influence, or how does that work for them?
They have come to this planet in waves many thousands of years ago. The first entry was in the reptilian body, usually, I would say, through the jump rooms in various portals to subterranean bases throughout the planet. And then later incarnations, when they died that incarnation, they reincarnated again as a human being. It was still a reptilian, but had incarnated in a human body. And they have taken many of those incarnations after that in human bodies. They have forgotten, of course, like everybody else. They do not know consciously that they are reptilians. They are just being used as puppets by the Archons. And usually those reptilians tend to gravitate towards the most violent professions Usually they work as mercenaries because this is their nature. They want to kill, they want to torture, so they are gravitating towards those kinds of professions. And many of those entities are now involved in the Syria crisis as mercenaries.
Okay, that's very interesting. And would there be a different group that's kind of attracted to the corridors of power? Would those be Dracos or?
Exactly. Many Dracos came, the same story, thousands of years ago in their Draco bodies, through jump rooms into the subterranean bases, and in subsequent incarnations they have taken human bodies, and today they are the cabal of Illuminati. They are Dracos incarnated in human bodies. And the top of them know that they are Dracos, and it's part of their, I would say, quote-unquote pride. They see themselves as a superior race. It's one of their so-called secrets, that they are not actually human. Actually, I think that Hillary Clinton just said recently that she's not human, actually.
Yeah, someone gave me a post. She said she was created in a garage in Palo Alto when someone said, why don't you sweat? Now, I don't think it was in Palo Alto, maybe in Camp David, in the underground cloning base, but I know a lot of this is so very far out there for so many people. It really seems like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, but my personal experience has led me down this path where I've had certain experiences, and I have to say everything, for the most part, that you say really makes sense along these lines, and I appreciate that. I've always kind of wondered the level of awareness of the people that are running these agendas. They're like a lot of us who are just kind of running their own programs. So at the point of the event, these beings also will be given a chance to turn towards the light?
Yes.